Businesses spend millions trying to generate more leads, more ads, more clicks, more traffic. But what if the real problem isn't lead volume at all? What if businesses are losing customers because trust has been weakened, value has declined, or the experience no longer matches expectations? In this episode of the Dealer Download powered by RS&I, we break down 10 ways businesses lose their customers and what authorized dealers can learn from it.
The Dealer Download powered by RS&I.
Businesses rarely collapse all at once. Most decline slowly. A weaker customer experience here, a confusing message there, a failure to adapt somewhere else. At first, people tolerate it. Then, one day, they stop coming back. Today, we're breaking down 10 ways businesses lose their customers and why more leads will never fix a broken experience. I'm your host, Michael Shiverdecker, and this is the Dealer Download powered by RS&I. Let's get into it. Number 1, no longer listening to your core customer. One of the fastest ways to lose is to stop understanding the people already buying from you. Bud Light became a major example of this. The brand shifted messaging in a way that many longtime customers felt disconnected from. Whether people agree or disagree with the campaign almost became secondary. The larger issue was this: a portion of the customer base no longer felt understood by the brand. That disconnect damaged trust quickly. If your audience no longer feels understood, more advertising will not solve the problem. Number 2, consistency matters. Don't let your brand drift. Customers build trust through familiarity. Disney became a major example of what can happen when a brand becomes pulled into cultural and political conflict. In 2022, the company became heavily involved in controversy surrounding Florida's education legislation and its dispute with Governor Ron DeSantis. The issue expanded far beyond politics. For many longtime customers, the bigger question became, is this still the company I originally trusted? That's the danger of brand drift. When customers no longer recognize the identity of the brand, loyalty weakens. Consistency matters. People want to know what you stand for, what experience you provide, and what they can expect every time they interact with you. Number 3, ignoring the changes in technology. Some businesses lose customers because they fail to adapt. Nokia became one of the most famous examples. The company dominated mobile phones for years. Then smartphones changed the market. Software ecosystems became critical. Consumer expectations changed. Nokia failed to change quickly enough. A quote often attributed to former Nokia CEO Stephen Elop says, "We didn't do anything wrong, but somehow we lost." Now, whether he said those exact words or not, the idea behind them reflects a real business problem. Markets change, technology shifts, customer expectations, they evolve. And sometimes businesses lose not because they completely failed, but because they failed to adapt fast enough. That's the danger of technological disruption. Sometimes doing what worked yesterday is exactly what creates the problem tomorrow. Traditional broadcast television is another example. That's number 4. They protect the old model for too long. For years, the industry relied on the same structure: advertising, scheduled programming, large audience reach. But streaming changed behavior. Viewers wanted control, flexibility, on demand access. Many broadcasters responded too slowly while increasing advertising loads and weakening the viewer experience. The market changed anyway, and those at the helm could only maintain the course. Technology changes customer expectations. When behavior shifts, businesses must shift with it. Number 5, confusing attention with trust. Those two ideas are not the same thing. Pepsi learned this during the backlash surrounding its Kendall Jenner advertisement. The campaign itself generated enormous attention, but many people felt the message was disconnected from reality. The backlash damaged credibility instead of strengthening the brand. Visibility, it does matter, but trust matters so much more. Number 6, marketing cannot overcome a broken experience. Domino's Pizza became a major example after employees posted disturbing videos online involving food contamination. Millions of people saw it. With this particular example, the issue was not advertising, it was trust within their own workforce. One bad experience for a customer can send years of marketing investment right down the drain. Number 7, customers notice contradictions quickly, so your actions better match your message. Robinhood built its brand around empowering everyday investors. Then, during the GameStop controversy, many users felt the company acted against those same customers. Trust collapsed almost immediately. Those promises that were made, they matter. Expectations must match reality. Number 8, optimizing for efficiency instead of experience. Many businesses spent years cutting costs and automating systems. At first, it improved efficiency, but eventually the customer experience suffered. Long wait times, impossible support systems, endless automated menus. People notice when businesses make saving money feel more important than serving customers. That frustration builds over time. Number 9, thinking more leads will fix everything. This is where many businesses make a major mistake. They assume weak sales automatically means they need more leads. But more leads do not fix weak messaging, poor follow up, confusing offers, broken trust. If the experience is weak, more leads simply scale the problem. And number 10, they stop delivering real value. This may be the biggest issue of all. People are paying more while feeling like they're getting less. That changes how every purchase gets evaluated. The auto industry offers a strong example of this contrast. General Motors has faced years of recalls, safety controversies, and lawsuits tied to vehicle defects and reliability concerns. For many consumers, that creates uncertainty around long-term trust in the ownership experience. At the same time, companies like Toyota built much of their reputation around reliability and long-term ownership value. Even Toyota has faced recalls as of late and reliability concerns of some of their newer models. But for decades, the brand became associated with vehicles that stayed on the road longer, required fewer major repairs, and created confidence for owners over time. The difference in their approach mattered because reliability is not just a feature. For many people, reliability becomes the value. A vehicle that spends more time on the road and less time in the shop creates a completely different ownership experience. That idea extends far beyond cars. In today's market, people are no longer impressed by endless features if the core experience keeps failing. They are looking for products and services they can actually depend on. All of this creates opportunity for dealers who are willing to operate differently. Customers want clear communication, reliable service, honest expectations, a stronger experience. At the same time, many people are looking for better income opportunities and more control over their future. That creates opportunity not only to serve customers, but to grow teams and expand businesses. There's a lot that we covered today, but here's a condensed authorized dealer action plan that you can use based off of this whole topic. First, build trust before pushing the sale. People buy faster when they feel understood. Second, simplify your messaging. Confused buyers hesitate. Third, follow up consistently. Many dealers are lost through poor communication, not lack of interest. Fourth, adapt early. Markets change quickly. Dealers who adapt early create advantage. And fifth, focus on delivering real value. Customers remember the businesses that solve problems clearly and consistently. Businesses rarely lose customers overnight. The trust erodes slowly. Experiences weaken gradually. Expectations change over time. Then suddenly, people decide they've had enough. The businesses that win are not always the ones generating the most leads. They're the ones people still trust after the first conversation. Thanks for tuning in to the Dealer Download powered by RS&I. If you're ready to grow your business as an authorized dealer in fiber, wireless, and home automation, be sure to visit rsiinc.com to learn how RS&I can help you get started. We'll see you on the next episode.
The Dealer Download powered by RS&I.